What up, world? It's your boy Boxing LJ, aka Left Hook Les, and I am back to talk about Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas this Saturday, August 21st on Fox pay-per-view. But first, before we get into that, I have to discuss what occurred this past weekend between Guillermo El Chirico versus Jonriel Casimero and Mean Machine versus Virgil Ortiz Jr. I would like to start this by congratulating Virgil Ortiz for defeating Mean Machine, and he showed growth in this fight. He is right there on the cusp of getting a title opportunity, and this fight proved that he deserved it. Mean Machine also fought Terrence Crawford previously, and he was knocked out by Terrence Crawford, but Virgil Ortiz did it in a quicker manner. Virgil Ortiz knocked out Mean Machine in the 8th round when Terrence Crawford managed to do it in the 9th round. He showed some good things in this fight. He showed that his power is for real. So I think that he is a contender in the welterweight division. However, I still think he is about maybe 2 years prior. He's about 2 years away from being a champion. He has all the tools. I believe he needs to work on his defense a little bit more. He gets hit a little bit too much for me. However, he is a great prospect, and he is right on the cusp of getting a title shot. Because he knocked out Mean Machine earlier than Terrence Crawford is, there are people like Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins calling for Virgil Ortiz to get a chance with Terrence Bud Crawford. I don't think he's quite ready for that. I do not think he's quite ready for that. It would be a good fight. I ultimately think that Terrence Crawford would walk him down and would beat him with his experience and his power. I just don't think he's ready. Before he gets there, I think he needs to fight one of his counterparts, like maybe a Jaron Boots Ennis. If you guys have been watching it, you know I've been calling for that fight. Virgil Ortiz versus Jaron Boots Ennis. Let's get it cracking. I'd love to see that. Before we can get there, though, let's celebrate Virgil Ortiz for what he did do for defeating a very tough opponent in Mean Machine, Edgis Kavalaskis. I hope I didn't butcher that. But moving on, Guillermo El Chirico versus Jonriel Casimero. It was the fight didn't have a lot of action. Most of the action was Rigo. He was making Casimero miss. And early in the fight, Casimero was scored a knockdown over Rigo, but he was hit in the back of the head, and he hit him a few times when Rigo was still on the ground.
By Casimero, and Rigondeaux's hand is down. No knockdown. Oh, the referee count two.
On top of that, a point should have been taken away from Casimero because he continued to hit Rigo as Rigo was on one knee. The referee should have definitely docked a point for that. And then I believe that Rigo put on a boxing clinic. He was making Casimero miss. Casimero was hitting the ropes. He wasn't hitting Rigo. Now, towards the end of the fight, they both landed around the same amount of punches. I'm going to say both around the low 40s. But Rigo was landing the harder punches and the more effective punches.
Right uppercut. Oh, there's a sniper-like straight left hand. Time will tell. And boy, another. Casimero, the 4th Filipino fighter to win titles in 3 weight classes. As if you can tag him after to slow him down. Oh, and
I think that he could have thrown some more. He could have counted some more because, like I said, he was making Casimero miss and swing at air. So he could have definitely hit him more. But I don't believe that Casimero should have been awarded the decision. I definitely believe that Rigo did enough to win that. Hopefully Rigo can learn from this fight. Like, he doesn't have to move as much. I believe in moving to make your opponent miss, but not just moving for the sake of moving. And I feel like he was doing that a lot of the fight. Like, he was moving so much to where he was out of counter punching distance. So he did not take advantage of the counter punch as much as he could have. So that is definitely something that Rigo can improve upon. He still has the skills. It's just, is he going to make those changes that still make him a title contender? Because I would love to see Rigo back in the ring, but I'd love to see him counter more. I'd love to see him throw more punches. Even though he didn't throw as much punches, I still believe that he did enough to win this fight on the past Saturday. That's just my opinion. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section. And please give me a reason why you disagree. I believe that he landed the more effective punches, and he landed the harder punches, and he was making Casimero miss, and miss badly. Rigo, hopefully you see this, and hopefully you are not discouraged by this decision. But there are some things that you can take from this bout, and hopefully you can apply them in your next bout and moving beyond. Because I definitely enjoy watching you. You are definitely the epitome of the sweet science. Just make some tweaks, and I believe you can get this thing back on track. And last but not least, it is a Manny Pacquiao fight week, and I am excited. Man, listen, he is taking on a game opponent, a champion, in Yordenis Ugas. And let me tell you, I was looking forward to Pacquiao versus Errol Spence, but of course Spence had a retinal tear. He had surgery on it already. He already posted pictures of the recovery with the patch over his eye. Only thing I could say is, Errol Spence, man, of course we wanted to see you in the ring this weekend, but heal up, and we'd love to see you back in the ring, hopefully very, very soon, because Errol Spence versus Pacquiao was about to be epic. And I don't believe that Errol Spence is anywhere near done. He's already stated that he would like the winner of this fight, Pacquiao versus Ugas. I'm going to tell you, folks, Ugas has a chance here. He is a very slick boxer. He just moves very well. And his last major fight of an opponent on this level was against Shawn Porter, and he gave Shawn Porter a run for his money. I could definitely see why folks felt that Yordenis Ugas should have won that fight versus Shawn Porter. The question is, though, will he be able to catch Manny Pacquiao? His timing is just unique. He comes in and out very quickly, and then he still has the speed. Both of them have speed. So will the younger guy with speed take over the fight versus the older guy in Manny Pacquiao? I don't know, folks, but here's what I want to say before I give my prediction. First of all, Errol Spence, I hope you recover. And Premier Boxing Champions, hats off to you for having a plan like this in place, because Yordenis Ugas was already the co-main event, and he was just moved up to fight Manny Pacquiao after Errol Spence got injured. So hats off to PBC for having a replacement that actually has a name that most boxing fans should know. And I still think it's going to be a good fight. It's of course, it's not on the level of Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao, but it is still going to be a good fight. Yordenis Ugas, he is a good boxer, and he has a chance. However, I'm going to have to pick Manny Pacquiao on this one. I just think his awkwardness, I think his style, his speed will be a tad bit too much for Yordenis Ugas. I think that Manny Pacquiao is going to win by a unanimous decision. I don't think he's going to knock Ugas out. I don't think that he will take that chance. I personally don't think that Yordenis Ugas will give him that chance because, like I said, he is a slick fighter. He is a boxer. He is more of a boxer than a puncher. And I just don't see his power affecting Manny Pacquiao's willingness to take risk in this fight. So I'm looking forward to this fight this weekend. I'm going with Manny Pacquiao by unanimous decision. You let me know who you're picking in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going with Ugas or if you're going with Pacquiao. And let me know if you think Errol Spence will be fighting either one of them next. If not, what do you think he should do? As always, thank you for supporting. Hit the like button. Share this video. Listen, it's only going to grow by you guys. If you like the content, please share it with somebody else. And also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's your boy Boxing LJ, aka Left Hook Les, and I'm out.